On June 24th, we celebrate the feast day of the birthday of St. John the Baptist. Two times we celebrate the feast day of St. John the Baptist, his birthday, June 24th, and then we celebrate his beheading, his martyrdom, the end of August. What can we say about the birthday of St. John the Baptist? This is a very powerful pro-life passage because his mother, St. Elizabeth, was up in years. Even though she was way beyond the age of childbearing, God still gave her a child. And she did not bemoan this or become fretful or fearful or doubt or anxious, but rather she rejoiced over the gift that God gave to her, a child in her old age. And John the Baptist was born, and Jesus would go on to say, of all the men born of women, John the Baptist was the greatest. So what can we do to promote the pro-life cause? 3 suggestions. Most important is the spiritual practice of prayer and fasting. Greatest prayer, the holy sacrifice of the Mass. Pray also the Chaplet of Divine Mercy. And pray the Hail Mary, especially the Rosary, which we say, Blessed art thou among women, and blessed the fruit of your womb, Jesus. So every time we say the Hail Mary, we're praising God through the yes of Mary, and Jesus, who's the fruit of the womb of Mary. But also it's important for us to apply ourselves to some type of fasting. Jesus said that some devils will be expelled only by prayer and fasting. Second thing we can do, and I'm speaking to parents now, is promote chastity among their teenagers. Some parishes have chastity retreats, then a chastity mass in which they give the young people a ring. A ring is a sign of their fidelity to Christ and their future fidelity to their spouse once they get married. It's a beautiful exterior sign that they really want to live out this very demanding virtue of chastity. There's often when one abuses the 6th commandment, which is premarital sex, that results in unwanted pregnancies, and we break the 5th commandment, which is thou shalt not kill, which of course is abortion. The last thing I would strongly encourage all of us to do is not to be afraid to speak out. If you know a pregnant woman that's undecided, she's thinking about aborting, speak out. You might even try to provide an ultrasound service for her so she can see that baby in her womb that's moving up and down, scratching his nose, smiling, giggling, yawning, stretching his little members. Many women decide to have the child in their womb when they're able to see that little baby in motion. So let us pray that we would be the voice of the child who cannot speak for himself. May Our Lady and St. Elizabeth, who said yes to life, help us to be people of life.